Alright, welcome to part 2. Gene Drop Distance, Crit Level 1, New Game 80% Tutorial. Last we left off, we had just cleared out Traverse Town as both Sora and Riku. We're going to get started on early Disney World stuff for Riku. Before we go to City of Bells to clear that out, we have a pit stop to make in Prankster's Paradise. We're just going to do this dive here. Again, details on dives will probably be more useful from the beginning tutorial. Again, it's all the same. You should learn that category first anyways. I'm just gonna get it done. That was very clean though, so if you want just a good example, that was a very solid attempt at that. Alright, so we're gonna wall kick off of this, come over here. We already have Skull Noise equipped. And we're gonna take a menu right here, talk to the Moogle. Gonna sell a bunch of stuff we don't need. Drain Dive and Circle Red Grid are both of these. Sell the Blizzard. Then this whole block of stuff, everything that's currently equipped. So Cure, 2 balloons, 2 balloon rows, Confuse. We want to keep. We also want to keep the Slow. We can sell the Sleep, however. You'll want to keep however many Drop Me Nots you have. I'll hold on to these for now. Panacea we don't need. And yeah, we've been picked up a bunch of dream pieces. So the Lofty Fantasy, we sell that. Don't sell any Rampant Figments. We're gonna need a bunch of those throughout the run. But you can sell the Rampant Fantasies, the Malleable Fantasy, Vibrant Figments you also want to hang on to. Vibrant Fantasy sell. Also don't need Troubling Figments. Don't need an Ice Cream Cone. Don't need a Royal Cake. Not sure I got that, but that's a decent chunk of money actually. So just to review, you want to keep Cure, 2 balloons, 2 balloon res, Confuse, Slow, some Drop Me Nots, Rampant Figments, Vibrant Figments, however many you have, and 3 Troubling Fantasies. Candy Goggles are worth hanging on to, and money isn't that tight for this menu, so I'd say hang on to those. Tab over twice. If you want to be super optimal, left trigger into up, or you can just hit up twice. And then we're going to get to 9 Rampant Figments. So 4 plus 5, 6 Vibrant Figments, so that's 1 plus 5 as well. And then just dump the rest into water barrels. Okay, that's everything. Alright, and now we just head on out. Wall jump up the side here. This chest has a Charming Fantasy, grab that. Come over here for a Sir Kairu recipe. And over here you will find a mini command. Grab all of this stuff and then get out. And you will automatically be touching the save point. You can just mash it. I am going to point out, now it's time to start talking about risky wins. Which technically may have ended up being relevant earlier, but it's a very niche thing. I'm not going to re-record that. So Risky Winds is a weather condition that you won't see on beginner. It is exclusive to standard and up. It makes combat much harder, increases enemy defense and health. So generally you want to see that as infrequently as possible. However, it does have some positive side effects. Should you get it in Sora's the Grid as you're doing that droplet grinding, then the turrets will drop twice as many droplets, so that can actually save you some time. It will also increase the rate of like spirit creation accidents, basically, is what I'm going to call them, if you're familiar with like Shin Megami Tensei Persona Fusion. Basically, we need to make a magic weapon, and in order to do that, we're going to meld together our 3 troubling fantasies and our charming fantasy, which has a 60% chance to give us a Peeps to Who, but a 40% chance for a magic weapon. So there is some like potential save scumming or death abusing that would have to go on there. But if you have risky wins, then that chance goes to 90% for magic weapon. And if you create a spirit under risky wins, then it increases the spirit's rank, which will mean better stats, which means better defense, which means they're just a tiny bit tankier, which is good. So if you have risky wins in Prankster's Paradise, I'm going to do this menu I'm about to do in Hunchback World. Actually, I already know that I have risky wins there just from loading the save file. If you have the opportunity to do this menu with risky wins, then you're going to want to go for that just to get those benefits. And you can tell if you have risky wins because it also doubles the drop meter, so it defaults to a 2.0 on the gauge. But that's what we're doing on this attempt, so we are just going to head back to City of Bells. And just gonna do a dive boss. Simple as. Alright, well that was scuffed, but that's fine. 1 cycle is ideal. If you get a 2 cycle, you'll still get A rank. Nothing out of the ordinary there. And we have a big menu we're gonna do here, but first, do some movement. Yeah, you can see 2.0 on the drop gauge, so even if I didn't like know the save file was loading up, I'd be able to see, okay, I have risky wins, so I'll be able to hopefully get the magic weapon I want first try. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to touch the save point, dodge away from it. When you touch a save point in this game, it acts as kind of like a soft save. So if you've played casually and know like the pain of going through a huge room, collecting everything, fighting everything, dying, and then having to do it all over again, losing all that progress. This essentially gets around that. Like in theory, you could do half a room, go and touch the save point without having to make a whole save or room save or something. And it would save your progress, like enemies beaten, experience gained, chest opened, all that. For our purposes, it will save the state we are currently in, which is still having those Dream Eater pieces, not having them combined into a Dream Eater. So touch it, dodge away, and we're going to create Spirit. Okay, see the rank up. Okay, I see it's telling us it should be a Peeps to Who, but there's this 90% chance of something else. And it looks like, yeah, get this nice, it means you get the rare chance for something else. And we got our magic weapon, which is good. And if you didn't get that, then you could either just make a save at that save point and then soft reset. That would allow you to quit out of this menu faster, and if you get really bad RNG that's ultimately faster, you can also, so like say I got a Peepster who I would just back out and just run forward up where some Sarateros would spawn, and I'd just let them kill me, and then I'd be able to try again. But we got the spirit we need, so we're just gonna keep going. Gonna use the spirit creation glitch. So what we're gonna do R&R seal first. You're going to hover over it. You're going to hit R1. No, sorry. You're gonna hit L1 and press X, and then we'll be making a spirit with the spirit pieces with the recipe from Yawa, but still gonna make an R&R seal. And yeah, don't use any extra materials. It's not necessary. And I'm gonna do that a couple times. It's very easy to perform. Doing all the inputs like really fast just for the purposes of menu optimization can be tough, but you can take it slow if you need to make sure you don't accidentally create the wrong spirit or something, and there isn't really a timing component to it at all. Like, as long as you don't move the cursor after hitting, because that breaks is if I do this and then I move, then suddenly it's not Komori Bat, and if I moves back, it'd be Meow Wow. You know, just in case that trips someone up. So to recap, we made from our pieces combined Charming and Troubling into Magic Weapon. We used a glitch to create a R&R seal, one R&R seal, one Flabber Meow, and one Surkairu. And now we're going to get to barrel grinding. We're going to swap out Flabber Meow for Komori Bat, and we're going to take a look at Tamaship's link points, because that's what we're going to be looking out for first. And this is the reason I typically don't grab that water screen in the Traverse Town grind section if I have enough points for it, just so I know I always need 240 points here in order to get to the support boost, which is what we're looking for. So I have 74, trying to get it up to 240. You're going to want to check that just before you start, just while you're in that part of the menu where it's easy to get a count of that. So 74, 96, so we're just going to count for Tamaship. Not going to worry about the other two for now. That's 116. They just both need a lot of link points, so they're both going to be in here as much as possible. 126. $154. Very high roll there. 176. $192. This is the part of the run where, like, grinding will start to, you'll see pretty wild deviations, 206, in like how many barrels you end up needing for certain things, and getting really high rolls in one area will lead to you like being short on experience for another Dream Eater. Still be a lot of planning on the fly. I hope I didn't over... Okay, no, that's perfect. So yeah, Tamaship got that really fast, so it's possible these two might be a little low on what they have, and that's something you're just gonna have to react to. I'll just be able to show you... okay, that's not what I wanted. I'll just show you what happens in this particular run-through of the route. Okay, so yeah, now that Tamaship is done, I'm gonna swap in R&R Seal. We need 20 link points on the R&R Seal. Not quite enough. Gonna see if I can get lucky and avoid having to use another barrel. Sure, we'll take that. Would probably be faster in most scenarios to just to just pop another barrel, especially because the other two still need the points, but sometimes you get what you need fast and it ends up being worth, and sometimes you don't, and that's okay. So yeah, now you're keeping Flabbermare, you're gonna put in Magic Lapin and Sir Kairu. I'm actually gonna put Flabbermare on backup. These two are our main party members for the rest of the run, and Flabbermare is on backup. Except for one little thing, but we'll get to that. We need to start changing our dispositions for these two. So Magic Lapin, we need to be... Magic Lapin, we want to be Spark Jockey, which is Yellow Eyes. If Magic Lapin spawns in Accomplice, then we can also potentially work with that. Accomplice also gets Spirit Roach, the thing we really want. Accomplice also gets some other like status moves that she can cast to inflict statuses on nightmares, some of which will really fuck us over. They'll override the status effects we really need. It's just bad news. You don't want that. So sometimes if you just get Accomplice, like if it just spawns as Accomplice, which is Blue Eyes, that might be worth it. But also you might want to try and take the effort to switch it to Spark Jockey, even if just briefly. Because then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about like switching around the, stuff in the menu or whatever. Like switching out spirits on the fly during combat just adds a whole level of technicality you don't really want, I think. But yeah, but in any case, this is green, which isn't a viable option, so we need it to be, so if the eyes are either green or purple, you're going to rub the head. If you want to change from Accomplice to Spark Jockey, you would rub the ears instead, is what I found works for me. And this is a really long animation. Actually, I'm gonna... Because switching back and forth from... Okay, there we go. So doing this long animation again, if like, let's say you got Sir Kairu's... You did Sir Kairu first and you were just waiting on Magic Lap, and if you get that animation, then let's see if I can get it again. So yeah, it's that one. There's only two. You'll recognize it eventually. It would literally be faster to like hit start to quit out of the menu and then come back to try again, because it's really long and you can't do another attempt at changing this position until the spirit kind of resets to neutral. But in any case, Sir Kairu, we need to have green eyes. If it's either yellow, you'll rub the shield. If it's either blue or purple like we have here, you'll rub the head or the body until it gets to green eyes. There we go, Guardian. That's what we want. And now we're going to get Sir Kairu to 260 link points, which actually... Okay, only got 3. If it takes a while to change a disposition, then you might get enough link points that it's worth tracking how many you have going into this. Other times it just won't matter at all. Like 3 is pretty negligible, but I know I have 31. We are getting to 260 on Sir Kairu, and then we are done for now. 31, it's now 53. That's 74. $97. That's 120. That's 140. $161. That is 187. That is 214, I believe. 228. 239. If we get 21 or more, then we should be done. That should be exactly it. Nice, that saved me a barrel in this case. Very nice. And then you're gonna get just these four, so you're gonna get Strike Raid, Water Boost, Attack Boost, Water Screen. Then come up here for the Magic Boost. Gonna go over to Magic Lapin, get the Dark Barrier, I get a Magic Haste, Blizzard Screen, gonna get a Blizzard Screen, and a Magic Boost. And if you have enough points, you can also get a free Magic Haste over here. You are eventually gonna want this Magic Boost. We don't have those points though, so that's fine. And we are gonna get everything that we can on Meow. So Sparkra, then go all the way up through here. Attack Haste, Magic Haste, Magic Haste, Magic Haste. Try to skip this. Didn't work. That's fine. And now we're going to swap out Flabbermeow for Meow for the time being. Gonna go back to Build Link and mash options on my controller, PS4 DualShock, in order to get over here. Now we're gonna do a quick menu. We're gonna put Cure over Confuse. I like to shortcut it. We're going to get over to Action Commands. R1 up. Select block, R1 up 3, gets us Dark Barrier, hit circle or back, use one of the directions, either left or right on the D-pad, get over to Sora, shortcut Cure, equip 2 Balloon Res over Empty and Empty and Confuse, and then I believe that is everything we need to do in this menu. Now we're just on our way to the boss. Nothing else to it. Okay. Tried to time the release of that pole to not get a wall kick I didn't want. Didn't quite work that time. That's fine. Probably tries to get that specific wall kick, believe it or not. Oh. I don't know why I hit X there. Should be mashing circle. And now we just head back to, back to town. And we're gonna go fight the boss. Classic Kingdom Hearts stuff. And this fight is gonna be a little extra tough because we're on risky winds. I will generally open this fight the same way. I'll start with balloons, try and start casting the balloons up high to try and avoid his shots, then go into balloon res. Balloon res hadn't quite come off her cooldown, that's interesting. I know I have second chance, so I'm not gonna bother. So I forgot that breaks second chance. Alright. Let's give some time for commands to... Or not. Alright, whatever. You're gonna die to fight and you have to know... Sometimes you're just gonna have to... Someone cured me, that's nice. And now I'm dead. So we're seeing the pitfalls. Just gonna go for this just to do something here. The good thing is that we have Dark Barrier, which will allow us to guard in the air, which we wouldn't be able to do ordinarily. Gonna use this reality shift to stun. Yep. That was a little foolish. I had to use that reality shift to save my bacon a bit. Ah. I'm gonna back off a little bit so I can actually get a balloon out. So you're gonna want to like dodge attacks, and especially in this. Okay. Yeah, this fight is a little risky with this route because you don't have an enormous amount of tools to work with. If you get risky wins and end up on the ropes here, then you do have to play rather defensive, unfortunately. And I've been being really not smart about using my heals. Yep, gonna definitely take the opportunity for a reality shift. Okay, there we go. Yeah, commands reload a little slow because we have Meow Wow in our party. Which is because he'll need to be in there for grinding. He also has a magic boost, which Flavomir doesn't have, so it... Honestly, if someone wants to test that, test if that fight is better with more magic haste or more magic boosts. Because I kind of found that generally having the magic boost is more valuable, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'm a dum-dum. I don't know. That's the solution I've come to is, but with the choice of Flavomir or Meow Wow for your backup party member, I go with Meow Wow. But I haven't run rigorous analysis on that, so maybe I'm wrong. If you try the other thing and you get better times, let me know, and I'll change up the route. But for now, I'm just gonna do this. We have grinds to do. We're going to equip Guardian Bell. We're not going to change our commands. We're going to change our party. We're going to swap in Flavomir over Sir Kairu. And we want to grind until our Meow Wow is level 10. And where we're going to do that is with these barrels and this small group of Jestabakis and Komori Bats. Want to make sure you grab the drops as you do this. We want money. The money we get will certainly be valuable. Want to pick up the Jestabakis first if you can after that second bubble pops. Level 6 Meow Wow, okay. And you want to pick them up as quickly as possible because they can and will decide to, well, they might fall off the edge here, or they might turn into a prize drop and waste a bunch of your time. If you only get them with one barrel, then you can just pop 2 balloons and that'll kill them, easy peasy. Level 7, alright. But you want to make sure you collect primarily droplets, because we will need a lot of droplets for Sora once we're ready to drop to him. Okay, yeah. You see one of those Jestabakis just turned into a money. Yeah, I was trying not to let the enemies get a word in edgewise like that, but we recovered. That's fine. This might take some practice, particularly because getting these reality shifts, getting a second reality shift out of the first one consistently like this is very difficult. I find that the spacing is pretty precise, and sometimes if the bubble drops one of the guys right next to it, then it likes to kind of take that targeting that for some reason the game needs to activate the reality shift. It thinks you want to do it on the enemy instead of the barrel. How you end up eating balloons and stuff. Okay. I did see that Meow Wow hit level 9. And that's level 10. Alright. That's good. We're gonna menu again. Gonna go into ability links actually, because we want to see. Okay, Flower Meow. We need to get once more. So Flower Meow is a long way to go. Flower Meow needs 300 total. And Meow Wow needs 400 total, so Meow Wow is a good deal closer. Meow Wow only needs 60 here. So I'm gonna pop barrels until Meow Wow gets an additional 60 points. 11. 23. $44. Let's get 16, then we're done. Not quite. Alright. And only 24 left on you. Gonna swap in Sir Kairu over Meow, so Sir Kairu gets some love in here. And that is... Hey, once more. I believe we still need some stuff on... Yeah, we need a lot of stuff on Magical Weapon. We need 81 more points. Going at 119. 131. Oh, hello. I'm like trying to put together some tutorial documentation. I'm almost done with this segment. YouTube, say hi to my wife and child, I guess.
Hi.
This is what we're doing now.
We're gamers?
We're doing math.
Math?
I've lost track of where exactly. I need to get LP to 200 on Magic Weapon. Okay, this is a 26 or more on Magic Weapon, then we're done. That's fine. Oh.
I didn't think you was gonna do that, sorry.
You don't know him like I do then.
Wow, what a mean thing to say to the person who primarily takes
I love you very much.
Zero pay.
You're an amazing mom and I love you.
Yeah, you hate me.
I don't hate you, that's not true.
Your wife.
I don't hate my wife. Switch party to this. And last thing we need to do before we head out is we're gonna take one of these balloons, replace it with a confuse. And then, and you're gonna want to take note, I took note of the link points. Flower Meow has currently, he has 100. We're gonna want 150 at some point in order to get the reload boost ability. We're gonna want that by Sora's second visit to Traverse Town, so we're in pretty good shape for that. So I'm not gonna worry about that too much. And we are going to go to the world map, and then I think I'm gonna call this part 2 done. Next time we'll get into the grid and the boss of Prankster's Paradise, wrap that up. Yeah, that's it for now.